Right folks, because of this crazy situation we're in at the moment, I'm just doing a little bonus lease deal video. And in this one, we're going to go from cheapest to most expensive. And they're all going to be 3 months up front, 3-year, 10,000 mile a year deals. The difference with this one is they're all going to be in stock. So these are the best things that I see right now that are currently in stock. The important thing about that is obviously lead times on new cars and factory orders on new cars are sometimes months away. They're often getting moved at the last minute. Some of the companies are now not even giving you an idea of when you're going to get the car. Some of them have just flat out closed the order books. So if you're looking to lease a car at the moment, I strongly recommend you look at in-stock deals. All these deals will go very, very quickly. So I'm getting this video out as soon as possible after recording. I've got lots of new viewers on the channel, so thanks very, very much for all the support I've been receiving. And please give this video a thumbs up. To those that are new to the channel, I don't get enough thumbs up, and by getting thumbs up, it helps YouTube to promote my videos. It tells them I'm releasing things that people might actually want to see. Please leave a comment if you've got something constructive to say, but I've had a lot of the opposite kind of comments, a lot of like insults, a lot of like, oh, you'd be mad to do this, you'd be... It's not really welcome here. We like constructive comments. If you don't agree with the subject matter of the video and you want to leave a comment, leave one, but make it constructive, not like you're an idiot or any of the other kind of abuse I've had in some of the recent videos. And please, lots of people that watch this channel like car leasing. I do. I lease one car, I own one car. If leasing's not your thing, just move on to the next video, all right? Anyway, let's get down to business. Okay, so I've decided the best way to do this is we're going to start at the cheapest, go up to the most expensive, and there's the various cars in here. Not all of them are especially amazing deals at the moment, but what I will say is prices may start to go up quite considerably on in-stock cars in the next few months. So let's just run through these quickly. I won't probably spend as much time as I do on the lease deals of the month videos. I really just want to put this one out as a little bonus video. Right, so this one's a Kia Exceed, a 1 litre GDI ISG2. So 2 is with Kia, I think 1, 2 and 3 are sort of their trim specs. So it's going to have a decent amount of spec on it. 1 litre petrol, manual, 11.1 seconds to 60, combined MPG of 47. Price wise on this, it's been up at 211 earlier in the year and is now down at 185. Once again, these are all 3-year deals, 3 months up front, 10,000 mile deals. So 829 quid up front, £204 a month. Not bad at all, and very capable little car. There is another Kia Ceed coming up later in the video, but a standard Kia Ceed. But this one's the Exceed, so it's that crossover sort of thing. And it's quite a bit cheaper than the standard one, albeit it is only the 1 litre engine. If you're mostly round town and stuff, I mean, it's perfect. I don't think these 1 litre 3-cylinder engines will particularly make old bones, but you're going to have the car for the first 3 years of its life. You're not going to have any issues with it, are you? Right, so next one's MG ZS. MG these days are a different brand from the MG we knew from many moons ago, and they make budget cars basically, but this is an exceptionally capable budget car. I think it's the best car they've made by a stretch, and it's really not that bad considering the amount of car you get for your money. In fact, it's an EV as well. You know, it's bargain basement stuff, this, but albeit done in quite a nice way. So it's not an amazing deal at the moment. It's gone up sort of 15 quid from where it was earlier in the year. Oh, sorry, just changed that over to 3 months up front just to be consistent. Price wise at the moment, it's not amazing. It's 253 versus like 240 earlier in the year, and the lowest it's been is like 223. So 965 quid up front and 256 quid a month. But it's a big car, and if you're in the market for a larger EV, you're not going to get anything larger than that in this sort of price range at all. In fact, you won't get anywhere near it. On the MG, we're looking at 0 to 60 and 8.5 and a combined claimed range of 163. So if you consider real world range, maybe 120, you're probably not going to be too far away. So it's for your shorter trips, really. Boot space is 470 litres, though, which is really good. You know, watch the reviews for them online. They don't seem to be that bad at all. Next one's a Seat Leon. We see these quite a lot in the lease deals of the month videos.
I think they're really, really nice cars. Nice cars to drive, well fitted out, a nice sort of alternative to the Golf when it's essentially the same car. Yeah, so a grand, just over grand up front, 232 quid a month. Again, it's been quite a bit cheaper earlier in the year, but we're in the situation we're in, aren't we? That one's 9.4 seconds to 60 and 50 mpg. That's the 1.5 litre petrol manual. Right, this is that standard Kia Ceed I was talking about earlier. So this is 1.6 manual, 0 to 60 in 9.8 seconds, 62 mpg, 357 litres of boot space. And you'll see the price on this one's about where it has been. It's not sort of drastically different. 921 quid up front, £242 a month. That's a good car for 240 quid a month. It really is. So this one's a 1.6 diesel manual. Right, next we've got the Renault Zoe. These are always on a really high score on Lease Loco for like this. A fantastic deal. They're always around about this price, more or less. Don't really understand their scoring sometimes. So total up front on this one's 861. Price per month is 254. 0 to 60 in 9.5 seconds, 238 combined claimed range. I think real world's about 200, 210 from things I've read. And boot space of 338 litres, which is good. And this one's a rapid charge. So if you use it with a rapid charger, it will charge very quickly. Obviously, if you're using it on your home wall box, it'll charge at the same speed. But it has got rapid charge capability, which is good. 861 up front, 254 a month. Next one's a Ds3 Cross Back. A lot of people don't know about these, but they're good cars. DS is like sort of luxury brand of Citroen. A lot of companies have done this now, haven't they? They've got sub-brands of their main brand. 0 to 60 in 9.2, 57 mpg, 350 litres of boot space, and that's a 1.2 petrol, but it's an automatic in this one. And it's the E88 gearbox, which if you've ever used an old Citroen automatic gearbox, let's say some of them were idiosyncratic, challenging. The E88 is actually a very, very good gearbox. Price on this is really good as well. So it's just over a grand up front and 270 quid a month. And this one's the 130 horsepower Ultra Prestige. So it's the absolute top level trim. There are a few cheaper ones of these available at the moment in stock as well, but I've gone for the top level trim. Same with the Zoe. You could get a cheaper one, but it's got less range and doesn't have the rapid charging. The VW Golf. This is your good old fashioned hot hatch. I need to change that 3 months up front. Price wise, there or thereabouts to where it's been earlier in the year. It has been a bit cheaper at times. 1,600 quid up front, 454 a month. But the big news on this one is 320 horsepower, automatic, four-wheel drive, 2 litre petrol, 0 to 62 in 4.7 seconds, and combined 36 mpg. That is a car that will blow your dress up, ladies and gents. Right, next one, Volvo V90. And this is the B5D diesel auto. 0 to 62 in 7.5 seconds. No fuel consumption figures on it, which is disappointing. 714 litres of boot space. This thing is gargantuan, and they are lovely cars. They really, really are nice cars. I know they've got a slightly old man image, but according to Google Analytics, there are plenty of old men watching my channel. So there you go, old men. Go crazy on this one. By the way, only 10% of people watching this video are subscribed, so do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon, otherwise you won't know when I've released a new video. Price, they've been up at 574 down to 555. It's roughly there or thereabouts. 1,871 quid up front, £543 a month. Next is the Toyota Highlander. Brilliant Toyota hybrid system. So it's not a plug-in hybrid. It's just a good old-fashioned hybrid, much like you got in the Prius and the Lexus cars and everything else. So 2.5 litre petrol engine, the CVT automatic gearbox, which is the only thing that's rubbish on these. They're reliable and everything else, but I just hate CVT gearboxes. You don't basically get any kind of gear change. You put your foot down, it goes. They're just not particularly refined. It's the reason I've bought a BMW instead of a Lexus for my personal car. Otherwise, I would have bought a Lexus. 0 to 62 in 8.3 seconds and combined 39.8 mpg. It's a big heavy car, 248 horsepower. The key thing with this one is it's got 7 seats. If you're like me and one of your cars needs to have 7 seats in it for the time being, or it's really handy if it does, this is a fantastic option. But albeit a premium option, because they are not cheap. I think they start at 50 grand as purchase price. So 1,800 quid up front, 552 a month. And price wise, it's been that way for quite a long period of time, but they started off at 938 quid a month. Right, top of the shop, we got the Tesla Model 3 long range. The performance one's available as well, which I'm getting the performance one in a couple of weeks. Tesla are lending me a press car for a couple of days to go and do a review for you good people. And it's the performance one with 0-60 and 3.1. So yeah, wish me luck with that, and hopefully I won't die. Range is 360 miles. Real world suggests that's more like 280. And 0-60, 4.2. Not slow, is it? By any stretch of the imagination. And boot space is 542 litres. I think that's why these Teslas have been so popular. I think it's currently the biggest selling new car in the UK. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. It's because especially if you're a company car driver, you're paying no company car tax on it, or 100 quid a year. It's got loads of boot space, really comfortable, bit space age and stuff. I know the build quality's not reported to be amazing on them. They make a lot of practical sense for a lot of people, I think. And 0-60 in 4.2 seconds. It's fairly exciting, isn't it? Total deposit, 1,724 quid up front, 574 a month. The lowest they've been in the last year was February, about 500 quid a month, 480 quid a month. Then since that, they've just gone up and up and up. They've been 600 for quite a while, and these are down at 568. 574. They will not hang around. And I think the same can be said with all these deals. I'm going to put this video out today. So the day you see this is the day I've recorded it, because I think all these deals will go quite quickly.
There we go. So they're what I think are the best sort of in-stock deals today. The big point to make here is that these deals will go rapidly. Like some of them, I'm sure, are not even available now at the time this video is going out, and this is going out just a few hours after I've recorded it. If you see a deal and it looks good and you're interested, get on the phone straight away. Don't send an email inquiry, get on the phone. I think over the next few months, in-stock cars are going to become rarer and rarer, and with that comes prices going like that. So deals at the moment that you're seeing right now today are probably not as good as some of the deals you were seeing 2, 3, 4 months ago. And in 2, 3, 4 months time, I think the prices are going to be much, much higher than they are now. So if you see a good deal, jump on it is my advice to you. Please use the Amazon link, which is pinned as the first comment and is in the item description. And please jump onto my website, notaguru.co.uk. There are quick links to all my videos, all my recent videos, and there's also a support me page, which I'm going to develop a bit in time, but it's got some links to some things that support the channel. You can buy me a coffee on there and what have you. Yeah, watch this space on that front. And don't forget to follow me on social media. So I'm on Twitter at notaguru3, and I'm on Facebook, and it's definitely Not a Guru. All right, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really, really do appreciate all the really nice supportive comments I've had, and all the new subscribers and all the new views. It's going amazingly well, so thank you so much. Unfortunately, that extra exposure always opens you up to a few more idiots. So all I do with those is just remove the comments and prevent them from leaving any in future.
I just want to give a massive shout out to Steve, who's just been and bought me a coffee and been extremely generous. He hasn't just bought me a coffee, he's gone a bit further than that, and just said how much he's enjoyed the videos and how much they've helped him. As you can probably tell by this, I've had quite a lot of aggro comments in the last week, and this has restored my faith in humanity. So thank you very much, Steve. I really appreciate it.
YouTube thinks you want to watch this video next, so please go and do that. I strongly recommend it, as does YouTube. Thanks.